What's good, everybody? I'm back. Look, I took like a 2-hour nap and I missed the actual recording time, but I'm here now. Welcome to Not So Serious Channel. I'm your host, OG Feliciano. With me, as always, is Luis Serrano, Luis Jimenez.
Hi.
I may look tired, but I actually have the energy to do this episode. So,
Yes.
Aftershow, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, or should I say Captain America and the Falcon Winter Soldier? Am I right? If you haven't seen the episode, the finale, don't watch this. Go watch the finale, then come back. If you want to know how our thoughts throughout this entire journey, go watch the entire Aftershow for Falcon Winter Soldier. Dude, this episode, Louis, hit us with that summary.
It's the finale, but it's also kind of like a beginning because we get finally our look at our new Captain America, and he is just glowing. He is just ready. He's fantastic.
The melanin in this man.
Literally every shot of Sam when he just comes out with that suit, every shot is just chef's kiss. Like, this man is using that shield in such clever ass ways. He stops the Flag Smashers, and it's the ending for the cause of what's happened throughout this entire season. But new things by the end arise. Like we have Miss Valentina Allegra, right? Is that her name?
Yes, Valentina Allegra.
Okay. And she's doing her own thing. She's, future things in the happening. And we also have the power broker, who I'm not going to spoil who it is yet. But, other things, calls are being made. And, by next year, God knows what's going to happen.
Exactly.
We don't know.
It's a it's a thrill ride.
It is just a decent conclusion to this show.
Yeah. It's done right. So I saw this at 3 a.m. when it came out on Disney Plus. I was very anxious. I wanted to watch it, so I stayed up. That's mainly why I'm so tired. And then I watched it this morning, very early. Like, I watched it at 8 a.m. because my girlfriend woke me up because she wanted me to see it with her. And I did that. Upon my first watch, I was like a little nervous of this episode. I was like, I'm not so sure how I feel about this. Then the second one, I'm like, you know what? No, this is the perfect conclusion. It's really good. Like, half of the episode is full on action, and the other half is essentially just a conclusion for each character. And I love that. It's really well made. We start off with like Sam kicking ass, no longer the Falcon, donning the name Captain America, as proud as he is, with an amazing outfit like this. Crisp. Who knew comic book adaptations were gonna be this great in Phase 4? Because we've seen them like work around their suits. Nah, man, it looks like they said, screw that. I want what's in the panel in the fucking movie screen. Wow, it's beautiful. So he's kicking ass. He's fucking flying everywhere, throwing the shield. You can tell he's Captain America. Period. That's it. We have some beautiful shots. But to quickly speak on what like really, really caught our eye, honestly, I feel like it's in this episode was apart from that conversation, Bucky Barnes being recognized as Sergeant Barnes again to the public, being thanked by people, well, by the senators, but for saving his life, him being so happy about that and glad and proud of Sam as well when he's saving the people. What shocked me, and I know it's like, why are you switching topics so much? Because it was something that was impressive. John Walker actually saving the day. Putting away his demons, hiding them away, choosing to save people rather than go for the revenge. I really enjoyed that. And you can tell that so did our heroes, because Bucky very quickly forgave him because he knew what he was going through. I like that a lot. I like that he put.
I really enjoy on the topic of John Walker. I really enjoy how like this episode just changes him entirely and makes him more like a. Have y'all ever heard the phrase on Twitter or like on internet, like a himbo? Like, he's strong, but he's dumb. Like, he radiates that type of energy where like he wants to do the right thing, and he wants a title. When he gets stripped away Captain America, he's pissed. But then like he gets the U.S. agent title, and he's just like, I'm an agent, and I'm
very
like,
strong.
Well, the thing is, no, because here's the thing. The way I saw that, by the way, it's the fact that he's actually okay. So yes, Steve, when he was Captain America, yes, he was technically in the military, but he was just a sergeant, right? And then he just got promoted to captain one night, but it was just to perform. He was never really given the title of captain. And yes, he did fight on war, so he did save the world. John Walker did the exact same thing, but in a much more modern world. Obviously, it's not comparable to World War fucking II, but he still fought in multiple wars for his country. So you could tell he was proud of being an American, and not in like, I'm gonna be honest here, and not in the racist way. He was just proud of, I fought in wars and I'm here. And in this last episode, you get to see him kind of come back, because all he ever wanted was to do the right thing. He never wanted to be Captain America, but he felt like that was the right thing to do. Like he was finally doing the right thing. He did slip it once, but he was never really a bad guy. He was just making bad decisions, which is kind of like the topic of this episode, because the Flag Smasher's message, Carly Margatha's message specifically, was said to the world by Sam, by someone who actually sat down and saw what she did, which brings me to my next topic. John Walker being badass and then like saving people was cool. I really enjoyed that. And then him giving a second role, which I'll talk about in the theory section. But Sam Wilson giving that amazing speech, like I cried. I actually fucking cried. It was amazing. It was such a good speech. And obviously it's perfect for what's been happening right now with the world, and especially in America. That was beautiful. That was a really good speech. And, it's like, I love how he's just sticking it to the man. Like, you're the government. Like, I love that one, like that phrase where it's like, you can burn down a forest with an email. You could feed 1 million people with a phone call. It's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
I've always said that Steve, or I guess the mantle of Captain America, really is a detachment between, I guess, country and person. The ideals of American values are there, but if we're going on real terms, real American values are very steaming racism. So having that separation of like, well, I know what is good and what is bad, and I will defend those that are at harm. I love Bucky's entire line, because his line is basically like, yo, I'm fed up that, like, listen, I can do my part. Why the fuck can't you do yours?
Yeah, exactly.
Really, I have, and this is something that I find that very cool. Steve is juiced, but obviously he got the serum. I'm just a man who just decided to like actually fulfill my friend's wishes, because he did wish me to be the next in the mantle, and busted my ass. Why the fuck you just sit here making calls, talking to each other, pointing fingers, cannot do the simplest of things? And I understand que donde digo como que like, damn, everything's not black and white, porque I think one of the senators says something like, you know how complicated having a lot of people coming back and doing this thing, like, you have no idea.
It makes
and
sense.
I'm like,
you get to see that, but the problem with every government is they're trying to find a way to benefit themselves instead of benefiting the people. Yes. It's like, and I've always said this, when it comes to politics, I don't know why it's so hard for people to have this mentality. I would rather fucking earn nothing and feed my people and help others than actually have all the money in the world. I would rather go hungry to feed my people. Like, why is it so hard for politicians to think about their people? Like, you're representing me. You're supposed to be helping me. And if you can help me and others, why not do that? Instead, they just benefit themselves all the time. And I've always hated that. Like, how can your mind be so corrupted? And that's the topic that they touch here, and it's beautiful. It's amazing.
The line is so up to
it's on point. It's amazing.
It's almost like a finale of like, hey, these are the topics that we talked about in this entire series. We're gonna culminate into this speech that he's been trying to get. Now that he has the shield, so now everyone's paying attention, because he's the main attraction now. He's like, oh, now my eyes are here. Let me say something about what the fuck's been going on, and why now that I'm, I guess, your new symbol of hope, which again, it wasn't Bucky that said it, but I'm liking it this way.
This way better. Yeah, it was nice that people recognized it.
Exacto. Oh, that's Black Falcon. Nah, man,
that's Captain America.
That, I'm like, I love that they added it in, because my theory, and I guess most people thought, oh, Bucky's gonna stay because
Oh,
Bucky
that'd be
just loves him.
cool.
I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
Pero esto es como que ya es believable because even when Walker was there, no one really kind of felt,
I mean, some people called him Captain America. Cool, what's up, man?
oh,
Hey,
what's
John
up?
Walker.
Hey, John. It wasn't Captain America the symbol. So en verdad que I legit like love this fucking part of the episode, and I just think that just seeing Sam in that suit, man, what a melanin man. God,
I'm sorry. I'm laughing for what happened to Louis. You can tell he's embarrassed, but it's okay. It's
Don't
fine.
worry about it. Let's just keep going.
Let's just keep going. We'll keep going. We'll keep going.
It's a
We'll keep
good
going.
episode, man.
So
Good
Power Broker,
episode.
guys.
So there we go. I'm going to that point now. So wow. So Power Broker is apparently yeah. It's like our initial thoughts were right. It was Sharon Carter. I don't know why. So here's the thing. When the end credit scene came up, I was like, are they gonna be like, she's a Skrull? I was like, they're gonna say she's a Skrull. They're gonna say she's a Skrull. Then she's like, makes a phone call, get our buyers ready. And I'm like, are you really the Power Broker? Because wouldn't a Power Broker move to be like, pretend you're the Power Broker? Because it's kind of odd. I don't know why. It's not that I don't want to see a female, but buddy, no, I'm busy right now. Bowie, no time for spoilers. Away. It's like, it's not that I have an issue with the Power Broker being Sharon Carter. Like, I don't fucking care if that's what you want to do. That's fucking great. I'm gonna love it. But I don't know why I feel like there's someone above her. So similar to what happened with the Mandarin, how they showed us a fake Mandarin and then the Mandarin got pissed. But in this case, it's not her taking the name of Power Broker. It's her actually being that person that everyone gets to see.
Uh-huh.
But like, she's not really the one in command. If this is the case that she's the one in command, I want to know why she's so mad. Hold up.
Because also, I kind of felt like it was her, and I think I've said this in various Aftershows episodes that she gave me sus vibes, especially when she was like,
she's
"Oh yeah, I got a
always been
place in like in the uptown. I got look at all the riches that I have." And I'm like,
dude, she's always given us sus vibes. We've just been like, I don't know if she's gonna be, because again, in the comics, Sharon Carter is a good person. She's Agent 13, and she's really good, and she power to shield women, right? And then she's like, fuck that shit. I'm a power broker now. I control everything and everybody.
However,
I'm like, okay.
However, she does keep the secret because
Sam and Bucky don't know, and the only people who knew died. Like, that's fucking crazy.
The only thing that Sam probably is still, I guess, questioning why was that when Sharon kills Carly. That's one thing que puedo decir que Sam is kind of like questioning, why would you do this?
No, I don't think so, because he knew someone was going to kill her eventually. Because again, she was considered an evil person. But that's like beyond the point. And the final thing, because again, theories, obviously Sharon Carter, if she's the power broker, that's fantastic. I like to see more of like the power broker and all that stuff in like Shang-Chi, because I feel like the fight in Shang-Chi, like the main like cage fight sort of style thing, that's going to be happening in Madripoor, because I feel like that's where you would host an event that people would go watch, like fighting to the death. That sounds like Madripoor to me. But the other thing, which got me really excited, was Madame Hydra's, buddy, I need you to like chill. Was Madame Hydra's appearing once again, Valentina, whatever you want to call her. I'm going to call her Val because it's a lot easier. So Lady Val giving John Walker a new suit, which by the way looks fucking amazing. It's so good. And I love how he goes, it's the same, but black. Hey, it's like, that's pretty fucking cool. And again, red and black has always been my favorite color for suits. Look at Miles Morales' suits. Come on, it's perfection. And that's pretty much it. What I think Val is actually the one putting together the Thunderbolt team. She's actually the one going to be doing Thunderbolts, because she hinted it. Oh, looks like Zemo got the last laugh. So good, it's like I planned it myself.
And
I'm kidding. Or did I?
Also, we're forgetting that that they killed some of the Flag Smashers in the car.
Yeah, and that was Zemo's butler.
And that was Zemo's. Y yo me quedé con que
This Butler's lit, by the way.
This
is like
Butler's lit. And also Simo from the Raft, cabrón. Yo. If it isn't the Thunderbolts by now.
Bowie, what are you doing?
Did you say Louis or Bowie?
Bowie
just wants to say spoilers, man.
No, Bowie just knocked down my phone for no reason.
Damn.
Yeah, he's cold, dog. He's just like, pay attention to me. Fuck your after show.
Jesus, this is a really important show, man. You're embarrassing me in front of the public. So we're back again. It's the normal things that happen here. But yeah, dude, it's interesting. I know for a fact she's the one controlling the Thunderbolts now. Like that's got to be it.
Also, the whole, I'll call you like.
That's why I know for a fact that she's assembling the Thunderbolts, dude. Doesn't she just give you like massive Nick Fury fucking vibes? Yes, Nick Fury appeared out of nowhere in Iron Man 1 and was like, I'm putting together a team.
We're gonna get a team. Are you interested?
I'm here to talk to you about the Avengers Initiative. With a smile, credits. That's it. Next film, we just start getting hints at this, and then Avengers rolls out. It's like, y'all got your packages? Beep, 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 boop, boop. Get here now. Get here. Yep. It's just like, what's the sim, Nick?
So with Val, it's just basically like, okay, I got Walker. I got
same thing.
Let's see who else is.
And I want to remind you guys of something, though. In the comics, she does get by the name Madam Hydra, but it's not because she's actually working for Hydra. She is working with them, but as an infiltrator to actually take down Hydra. So, and for those who don't know, yeah, it's a triple agent kind of thing. So I think she's like on the good side of this, unless they want to make her part of the bad side. I don't care how they write her, because essentially the Thunderbolts are like the Suicide Squad of Marvel. They're just a group of villains that do the right thing because they don't have another choice. And when they do things, they are not afraid to kill people. They don't give a damn. It's like I don't want to call it a Dark Avengers because that's another topic.
Hey.
But essentially, they're just like a darker Avengers. Like they go out of their way to do things right by just killing people. They have no morale. They don't care. It's like they don't hold back. And I'm excited to see this team in action. Dude, the MCU is growing, and I'm excited.
I think people, I guess, and we'll talk about it in length on the podcast episode. This is an ever-growing arc, and I thought this through, and I feel like Phase 4, I guess, when people's mixed reactions on both WandaVision and in this series, and I'm going to place a bet that Loki will have its mixed things, obviously, because it's a series, it's 6 episodes. How are you gonna condense or shorten or cut certain things? I get all that, but Phase 4 is the Phase 2 in terms of like new character arcs.
Oh yeah,
and yes, it can be slow, grueling fucking slow on just like patterns and characters having one line in one particular scene, but then you don't see them for a while, but then they come back. Like it's just
it's essentially it's Phase 2 because it's true because Phase 2 origin stories had nothing to do with the primary line, which was like,
nope.
Thanos is a bad guy. He's in the background. He's always watching. And then like you had movies like Ant-Man and Doctor Strange, which never fucking mentioned any of this, and they were really good character movies. And then Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was the same thing, but that was already in Phase 3 though, where Guardians of the Galaxy 2 was just a character development movie, nothing to do with plot, just to develop our characters for future films. That's basically what this is doing.
Yeah, this is Phase 2
Phase
vibes.
4, Phase 4 so far, you're completely right. That's what they're doing. And I feel like we can go more in depth in the actual podcast episode for that.
Yeah.
But my final thing I want to say for this is, do you guys think this series can get a season 2?
I don't think it's even getting a season 2. I think it's getting a movie, which has been confirmed.
It was confirmed, but I don't know. I feel like another season no le iría mal a esta serie. It wouldn't go bad.
It wouldn't surprise me, actually. Hell, they could do both. A movie that ties in later on into.
I think there's a great, like, I guess, like, put a pin on it type of thing for the future. Because again, we're basically, if you're counting Spider-Man as like Phase 4 or 3.5 leading up to it. Okay, if you're counting just on WandaVision up to here and everything that's gonna happen, okay, along those two, but you're gonna have these characters already kind of settling in and kind of tying in with the movies. So So
sorry.
I want more Bucky. And why is that? Because in the show, it was called Falcon Winter Soldier, and I love the fact that in the end it's called Captain America and the Winter Soldier. There's been a lot of discussion,
Yeah,
and
I
rightfully
saw it
so,
online too.
in
Yeah.
which why wouldn't you call Bucky the White Wolf? Because he's technically kind of cured with the Winter
Yeah.
Soldier. However, need we remind you that he's the same guy that that he let go one of the kings, one of Wakandan's king leaders in a civil war because he needed him, and then Ayo had to come and get his ass and be like, "Yo, why the fuck would you get our king's murderer loose?"
Yeah, but I feel
sir?"
like he would still be redeemed. He can redeem himself super
I
quickly.
understand that. However, I feel like, and I thought this through. I'm like, makes sense why. I guess he wouldn't use the moniker yet because he feels like he did kind of betray the Wakandans for just having their king murderer just like roaming, even though he has explained it. But obviamente being like, brother, I've told you this time and time again. We set this in the cookout. You can't bring this man back. I just think like if there is a series and knowing that there's a movie, but I was thinking like if there's like a Bucky more more story about it.
Here's how I see a second season of this show going. It's either gonna be more Bucky character development, which wouldn't hurt, or this could happen. Like we know there's a movie coming, so let's say the movie comes out, it deals with whatever it wants to deal with, and then we
Right.
get a second season, but it's more of like it's talking more about Patriot other than anything else. It's Isaiah Bradley's grandson wanting to do the right thing, inspired by the new Captain America, Sam Wilson's Captain America, because again, black representation. He feels inspired to do what's right, even though he has no power. That's what gets him in trouble. He's about to die, forcing Isaiah Bradley to give him the blood transfusion, which gives him the super soldier serum and transforms him into Patriot. They don't have to show him there, but they could give us a story in a series, sort of like this one, 6 episodes, where it's an issue where Sam doesn't want Isaiah Bradley's grandson, which I forgot the name.
Eli.
And well, he doesn't want Eli to be in the front line, but Eli is stubborn and he's like, look, man, I'm gonna help you. I don't care, and stuff like that. Or they can just give us a full on like Bucky backstory and like him becoming the White Wolf, which I wouldn't mind. But then again, we can get nothing, and I will still be happy. But I saw some people online going like, "Do you think this could get a second season?" And it got me wondering. But
especially,
other than that,
yeah, I think everyone just thought the second season could because they just changed it at the end. Oh wait, so
yeah, and
what
I'm
the hell?
like,
And
no,
also
it's. I feel like there's more you can say. Like it doesn't feel like a definite like halt like WandaVision was. This one feel like there's a little bit extra. You can tell a little bit more.
And I feel like especially with these series, and if it's like I won't say a franchise, but if it's like within the same como que character universe, because I always feel like it's a big universe, but you have your character universe. Spider-Man universe has their own set of villains and heroes, allies, and shit like that, and so on and so forth. So for Captain America in particular, so the new news that the fourth movie will be coming. It seems to be Sam will be basically him.
And I'm sorry to like you can even like introduce the Thunderbolts in that second season too, and have Captain America have to face them as well, which gives them a lower like introduction rather than try to introduce them in a movie.
See, o sea, I feel like the ball's in the air. Like I feel like the series aspect es interesante, and yeah, you're gonna have like your slow starts or slow episodes, filler episodes, como siempre. Like every series has them. So es solamente bring home the point. Y más cuando tú tienes básicamente una franquicia where it interconnects. So es básicamente, okay, termina esta serie así, but we know that this will connect these
definitely,
and these characters will interact with this other character. So sky's the limit, and like I'm thoroughly enjoying it. There's some few gripes that I'll talk about in the podcast episode, but overall, wow, 2 series down, We still got Loki,
We have like 3 more to go, or 2.
and like we got a lot, and
Yeah.
especially the movies coming in. So it's
Yeah.
exciting.
Can't wait. Honestly, can't wait. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this after show episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification so you know when we release new videos like these. If you want to see the entire like after show covering of Falcon Winter Soldier, there's a playlist where you can, we'll probably put it down below. If not, you can find it on the playlist tab. It's really easy. You can put it on a card. I don't know where that appears. That's true. I edit these, but I don't know if it's here or here. So I'm just going to go here. And I hope you enjoyed, honestly. We're going to have a deeper like conversation about the entirety of the show and talk a more fleshed out future in our podcast episode coming this Monday. So make sure to stay tuned for that. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one. Good day.